I'm going to talk about the importance of giving a message. First, give the know what you're going to say in the message. That's very important, because if you know what you're going to say in the message, you think about what you're going to say, and then you will deliver it in a step-by-step manner, since you will be confident about what you are going to say. The second point is control your fear. Here I'm going to talk about know what you're going to speak. Know what you're going to speak means understand the importance. For example, supposing you have to convey a message regarding product delivery, you have to first understand what the product is, tell the other person what the product is all about, make sure he or she understands using simple words, and visualize a positive outcome. Your second point is use simple words. If you use simple words, the chances are greater for the listener to understand with your point of view, and he or she will agree immediately with what you are trying to say. If you use complex words or difficult words, he or she will have to understand what those words are, and you may have to explain immediately what you are talking about, and he or she may also need to check the dictionary to find out what is what, and that may irritate the other listener. The second point is to control fear. The fear gives a negative outcome, and you feel the worst is going to happen, that you may stop breathing, the other person may walk out, the other person may be rude to you, and you know that people's words, the words of people can either build us and develop us and make us feel good, or they can bring us crashing into the ground. We fear for our egos and all that. So in this case, it is very clear that you must control your mind, control your fear, and avoid giving negative self-talk. You can give a positive self-talk to yourself and visualize a positive outcome. Then everything will be good. When you give a positive outcome, when you visualize a positive self, and visualize, if you believe in yourself, believe in your message, and give a positive self-talk to yourself, and visualize a positive outcome, what will happen is you will generally get the other person to agree with your point of view. This is very important, because you cannot automatically assume that the other person always agrees with your point of view. So you persuade the other person to understand you better, and when you give a positive outcome, your verbal and non-verbal cues or clues are generated automatically, which the other person sees and knows that he or she is in good hands, and he or she likes your confidence. One very important thing to note while speaking in English is to, no matter what happens, speak correct or incorrect English, but keep on speaking, and do not be afraid to make mistakes. Anybody who makes mistakes will learn, while anybody who does not make mistakes will never learn. So everybody makes mistakes while learning, and they have to continuously, slowly